Hey, so I don't know if you've heard yet, but Craigslist just started charging $5 for car and truck ads that are by owners. So it's no longer they're only charging the dealer ads, they're charging by owners too. Probably a lot of reasons for it. Probably to, maybe to cut down on dealers posting stuff in the by owner section, cut down on spam, cut down on all these duplicate ads, like people selling like me. I would make 3 ads per each car. I have all these different accounts and I would have all these different tricks so my ads wouldn't get flagged and taken down, so my ads can get moved up to the top of the list every day and actually seen and sold quicker. And there's a lot of people that I don't think they know what they're doing, but they make like 5 ads for the same car and have them right down the list in a row. It'll get rid of that kind of crap. A lot of crap where people are just, trying to sell their cars for way too much money. They'll probably get rid of a lot of that shit. Testing the waters type of ads, it's just lazy ads and stuff like that. So the biggest thing for me though, which at first I thought, $5, who cares? But as you look now, there's no more renewal of ads. What renewing is, if you don't know, before you'd be able to renew your ad every 3 days. So when you first make an ad, it'll pop up on the very top of the list on the front page. So like say this is my 2006 VW automatic leather Jetta here. I'd first post it, it'd show up on the top of the page. Everyone that checks Craigslist is going to see this. And then by the time it gets to the second page, before it was quicker, but now there's a lot less ads. So this was made 18 hours ago. So after 18 hours, basically just one day, your ad is going to get moved to the second page. Nobody's really going to see it, at least a lot less people. Nobody's going to see this ad for your 2006 automatic leather Jetta anymore unless they're specifically searching for a Volkswagen Jetta or 2006, or they specifically want a Volkswagen Jetta. But I feel like a lot of, especially with a normal car like this, just a normal Ford or a car, right? It's not like something special. Most people are probably buying this. They're probably just going to see it on the front page and they're going to think it looks nice from the pictures. They're going to impulse buy it. Now, since there's no more renewals, you are going to have to repost your ad every day if you want it on the top of the list every day. That's going to cost you $5 a day now. And that kind of sucks for selling. So the thing that means is if you want your car sold quickly and don't want to have to pay that $5 every day, you're going to have to price it really low. Like under market, you're going to have to price it way lower than what people are selling it for. I was kind of really disappointed that there aren't renewals. It kind of stressed me out. Even if your pricing of your car is cheap, sometimes they still take 2 weeks to sell. Even if you're pricing it pretty cheap and have a really good deal, nice car with low miles. Like I had a Toyota Yaris with really low miles, and it was a price cheap and it still took 2 weeks to sell. So that would cost me now, I don't know, 14 times 5, it's like, I don't know, $70 I think. It would have cost me $70 now, which isn't too big of a deal. I mean, most people, you're selling your car for over $1,000. Most cars, I buy and sell cars, I try to make at least $1,000 profit with each car. So paying $70 isn't too big of a deal. A lot of the cars I sell, they sell within a few days too, or even the first 24 hours, which I post it. So it isn't too big of a deal, but it still kind of stressed me out. It still kind of sucks, especially if you're selling a car for not much money, or you're selling a car where you're not making a lot of profit. Or say you want to most people are just private owners selling their cars and they want to sell them at a normal Kelley Blue Book price. A lot of cars like that, they might take a month to sell. 30 days times $5 if you want it seen every day. Well, that's $150 now to repost it every day. Even if you post it, you might post it every other day. Might be a better idea. It's like $70, which isn't too big of a deal. You are selling your car for a few $1,000s probably. You are using their site. But it still kind of sucks, and it might make it so a lot less people are selling their cars on Craigslist right now. So that's kind of how it affects you if you're selling your car. But if you're buying, I actually think if you're buying, or even if you're hunting for car deals, if you're buying or selling like me, Craigslist is way better now. Like, way better. I look on here multiple times a day, and like, say I'll go through the whole page, and I'll click a couple here. So I'll see these two, they're purple, they've already been clicked on, then I'll refresh it, and then go through. Right now there aren't any new ones refreshed yet, but I'll refresh it and go through them. I've noticed since they started paying, there's a lot less ads every time I refresh. And like now it takes 18 hours for this one on the bottom here. This is on the weekend too. There's probably more ads going on now. Before it would maybe be half that time, or 7 hours, because there'd be all these ads that are duplicates of the same ad. A lot of people are reposting their same ad multiple times in one day. People like me, when I sold a car, I would make 3 ads of every car, so then I could renew it every day. My car would be moved to the top of the list every day. I would do that to make it sell quicker. And then you get a lot of people that'll post 5 ads right in a row of the exact same car, which is stupid. They just show up right in a row on the right next to each other. There's no point in doing that. I've noticed way less scams since they started charging. I've only seen 1 scam so far, I think. And right before they were charging, I was seeing a ton of scams. Like lately, I've been seeing a lot. I would refresh my browser and see like 3-4 scams right in a row. Way less scams now. So for people buying, Craigslist is way better now. I think in the long run, hopefully it'll be better. It might end up ruining Craigslist as, you know, the #1 classified ads for cars. I don't know. You'll probably end up seeing, you know, there might be a lot less people selling their cars now on Craigslist, because a lot of people on you know, they post their cars. You see they're really lazy. They put very little info. Some people don't even put pictures. Now you have to put in your credit card info and your address and all the information that goes with your credit card every time you post. So lazy people, they might be too lazy just to do that. Or they're going to put their ad up once for $5. Maybe nobody really sees it because it doesn't have that renewal feature now. They might be more people end up donating their cars at the end of that. Or a lot of people would just move on to like OfferUp and using maybe Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to start having to get into that now since Craigslist started charging. When I sell my cars, I'll learn how to do Facebook and OfferUp, put them in all 3, I think. It's kind of been stressing me out a little, to be honest, since I pretty much do this for most of my money. And I don't know, it could be, it's going to end up eating into my profits, paying for these ads, and then learning Facebook and OfferUp. It's all this new thing I'm going to have to learn. It's going to take up a ton of my time. And then I assume on both of those two, I'm going to have to renew those ads every day, or learn how to delete them, and do a ton of research online to learn how to move my ads up to the top of the list on OfferUp and Facebook to get them to sell as quickly as possible. So it's a lot more work to do my mornings if I have multiple ads up for cars, and now I have an ad up for on 3 different sites. It's a lot more little things to do online, but whatever. Hopefully in the long run it'll be really good. It's definitely much better for buyers now, and for sellers, I mean, I've made thousands of dollars off of Craigslist ads. Personally, I've bought many dirt bikes that I use for fun. I bought pretty much all my cars off there, and made a lot of money off cars I've sold off Craigslist. So I guess I really shouldn't complain at all. You know, I can give back to Craigslist a little bit, and it makes my searching experience when I'm searching for deals a lot better. I haven't seen any less deals either. I've actually seen I've seen a few good deals today. Just looking at it this morning, I think they probably sold before I could get to them. A couple haven't responded yet, but I've been seeing just as many good deals posted up here. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this is a good thing, a bad thing?